The Newsday continues here on One News Now. I'm Diego Castro. Lawmakers from the House of Representatives grilled officials of agencies concerned with the New Year airspace shutdown. During the House committee hearing, it was revealed that the airspace shutdown could be traced back to a faulty circuit breaker. The Civil Aviation Authority of the Philippines said it has sent the circuit breaker to the proper agency for inspection. CAAP says that while it conducts regular maintenance on the device, they do not have the authority or capability to check its inner workings.
Yun ho kasing circuit breaker, yung loob ho niyan, hindi ho namin kaya, we are not authorized or capable of checking the internal workings of a circuit breaker. External lang ho yung level namin to find out if it has input and output. Hindi ho nabubuksan yun eh. It's talagang parang nakasealed siya eh. So hindi namin ho makikita yung laman sa loob. That's why we sent it to the ICT. Sila ho ang magpe-perform ng investigation kung ano ho talaga yung nagkadiferensya sa loob.
At the same hearing, Cagayan de Oro Representative Rufus Rodriguez called on CAAP Director General Manuel Tamayo to take a leave of absence amid ongoing probes into the fiasco. But for Tamayo, this is not needed as he offers his assistance in the fact-finding process for the probe. Still, Tamayo says he is willing to cooperate with what authorities believe should be done to move forward with the investigation.
At this point in time, I don't think I need to go on the leave of absence, and I have to lead the people as well. But if necessary nga, if there will be any doubt about what I'm doing, I'm willing to go on a leave of absence anytime.
More defense officials have vacated their posts amid the shakeup in the country's military leadership. Here's the report.
The Armed Forces of the Philippines supports the appointment of Carlito Galvez as the new Secretary of National Defense. AFP spokesperson Madel Aguilar says Galvez has proven himself capable of the job as he formerly served as Chief of Staff of the Armed Forces and is already a peace advocate. He also served as COVID-19 National Task Force Chief during the pandemic. Galvez's appointment follows the surprise resignation of Acting Defense Chief Jose Faustino.
It was a very smooth transition from the outgoing to the incoming Chief of Staff, and the Armed Forces of the Philippines, being a professional organization, will support whoever is designated by the President as Chief of Staff. Ito po ay parte ng ating tradisyon.
Faustino's resignation, meanwhile, came just 2 days after the reappointment of General Andres Centino as AFP Chief of Staff, replacing Lieutenant General Bartolome Bacaro. The palace has yet to provide an explanation on the decision, but Faustino has admitted to have resigned after being bypassed in the decision to reappoint Centino. Faustino said he only learned of the appointment from news and social media reports. Today, Defense Department spokesperson Arsenio Andolong revealed that some more officials of the DND vacated their posts, something which Andolong said was normal.
But that is a normal procedure here in government, not only in the DND. When a new leadership assumes office, all coterminous appointees are required to tender their courtesy resignations. That's in order to give a free hand to the incoming principal to determine the composition of his staff.
These surprise movements in the military leadership sparked rumors of destabilization among troops, which authorities have earlier denied. National Security Advisor Clarita Carlos tells One News the chiefs that she's also equally confused by recent military movements. Carlos shared that this could have stemmed from Republic Act 11709 or fixed long terms for key military officers.
My hypothesis is that this arose from do you remember that RA giving 3 years?
Yes, 11709, yes.
The Chief of Staff. I think that started there.
Section 2 of the law only allows a fixed 3-year term for the Chief of Staff of the AFP, but nothing more. Though overstaying is no longer a problem, the Chief of Staff position has become a revolving door position. The Act still allows the seating President to shorten the term of the Chief of Staff. Still, with changes in the military chain of command, Carlos is hopeful that there will come a time when meritocracy becomes the norm in government.
I wish there were more meritorious and a more rational way by which we put people in positions of authority and power because, you know, it should not work this way na kesyo in-appoint ni ganito, tapos yung nag-appoint na alis, tapos yung naalis, dapat lahat ng in-appoint niya, alisin mo din.
Ayon Kalumiran, we are One News.
We will be back with more stories after the break. Keep it here on One News. You're still watching One News Now. I'm Diego Castro. Aside from officers and enlisted men, the Philippines will now have a United States Navy ship named after a Filipino. This will be no ordinary ship, as the U.S. Navy announced that one of its Arleigh Burke-class destroyers will be named USS Trinidad. This is in honor of Fireman Second Class Telesforo de la Cruz Trinidad, the only Filipino in the U.S. Navy to be awarded a Medal of Honor. In his Medal of Honor citation, it is said that Trinidad rescued two of his shipmates aboard the USS San Diego back in 1915 after the ship's boiler exploded. The incident burned Trinidad's face and earned him recognition for his brave act. Former U.S. Consul General to the Philippines, Sani Busa, tells the big story that the ship is symbolic of the Philippines' relation with the U.S.
It recognizes the special relationship between the U.S. and the Philippines. As far as the tensions in the South Philippine Sea, I can't think of a more symbolic gesture than to see the USS Trinidad sail into those waters, and as a show of force. It will be quite symbolic.
Here are other headlines we're keeping our eyes on. As of 10 p.m. on Tuesday, the low-pressure area affecting some parts of the country was located 405 kilometers east of Hinatuan, Surigao del Sur. Though the weather disturbance is not likely to develop into a tropical depression today, it will bring moderate to heavy rains over eastern Visayas, Dinagat Islands, Surigao del Norte, and Surigao del Sur. Marikina 2nd District Representative Stella Kimbo files a House resolution directing two committees to conduct a probe into the alleged anti-competitive practices and cartel in the onion industry. Committees tasked to conduct the inquiry are that on Economic Affairs and Trade and Industry. And in sports, UP standout Carl Tamayo will be hanging up his maroon jersey as he goes pro in the Japan B-League. In an Instagram post, the 6'6" power forward thanked his fans and the UP community for the support throughout his basketball career. And that's it for this hour. Join us again at 9 a.m. as we continue to monitor the day's biggest stories. You can also catch One News on Signal Play. Register an account now at signalplay.com.ph so you can stream One News live anytime, anywhere. Coming right up is Agenda at 8 a.m. I am Diego Castro. We are One News, all sides, all the time.